Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Hello now, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today I'm working on a project in my end, except not just the normal part of my end, although soon there is a big project with all of this glass coming soon, and it's the exact opposite of what you think. I'm going to be turfing it all out. It's going to be a terrible disaster that we're doing to avoid another terrible disaster. But today, we are instead going to my end islands. So, hello everyone, how are you doing today? This is, I know what you're thinking. How did I manage to move to the one place in the world where I'd have worse audio than, I did before? But I managed to do it anyway, and you should all be proud of me. So yeah, we are now going to be going all the way across to my end islands, because I'm not in just my regular end. Oh, my controller's like steering to the right for some reason. But, it's fine. We're going fast, that's all that matters. But, yeah, I'm going to be going all the way to my end islands, and I'm going to be working on something that maybe involves a big shulker box full of nether brick blocks. Maybe it also involves a few other things, perhaps, we could say. But, rather than commenting all of that, oh god, I forgot about the ending. We need to really work on that! Yeah, that's terrifying. Let's just leave that boat there as a reminder of why we don't do that. But yes, then working on my end island, which, if you don't know, I'm converting into a desert slowly. However, can you have a desert if you don't have a desert village? It's a good question. Can you really have a village if you don't have pillagers nearby? Because everyone appreciates the Nether update. Everyone appreciates the cave update. And some people go back and they appreciate the Nether update, but not enough people appreciate just what a revolution the village and pillage really was. So today, I'm going to be appreciating it with my nether brick blocks, and also by placing lots of sand over here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Honestly, I have no idea how we're even going to do this, but I want to make, first of all, my pillage tower, and then we'll come back and we'll make the village tower. Because again, the pillage tower is something that I just feel like fits really well with the theme of my, Netherrack-covered island over there, so we're going to be doing it first. Also, thank you very much, Friendly Foe, is that? My screen is very poorly set up to see who... you're something Lee Foe. Thank you, Lee Foe. Yeah, it's so scary flying across the end every time. Especially when you're in a realm and the latency doesn't make any sense. But yeah, hello Ron, how are you doing today? I am IBX Toycat, and I'm building myself a big old pillager outpost. I guess over here, we got a nice flat enough ground. Let's just do it, shall we? So, if we want to do that, we're going to have to remove a couple of these fires, I reckon. Let's just say 3 of them to be simple. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to start and feel it out. Feel it out is something we need to appreciate more. So I guess we're going to be using nether brick, netherrack as our kind of our stone, and then we'll use nether brick blocks as our kind of wood. I love your Toycat. Thank you, Corey Engelbrecht. But yeah, thank you, Techno Gamer. It's good to see you. Even if in the simplest message that is just the funny number that means sex. I'm glad that you're here anyway. So one of your first I was highly stressed by the village and pillage, but I have since adjusted. Yeah, for a while it was very frustrating having to deal with. Oh, also I guess the ground around here should be built up something besides netherrack, because otherwise this looks real ugly. Fortunately, I brought only 5 bits of warp million with me. Fortunately, I don't have a solution to that besides maybe covering the area of nether brick slabs. Yeah, I think what I'll do is later I'll grab a bunch of nilium. I just heard something very loud. It's probably nothing. It's probably nothing. I'm in a new place, by the way. I don't know if that's clear from the new background, the new audio, which again somehow manages to be worse than before. It's that's my real talent. Always managing to get audio slightly worse than before. But red nether brick instead of netherrack. Yeah, that'd be a smart way to do it, wouldn't it? But no, netherrack it is, because I want it to be an ugly cobblestone-like block, and you know what people don't respect? Cobblestone. I'm pretty sure. Hi Toycat, I'm so excited to watch it live. Is it still possible to make peaceful pillagers? I think what you're talking about is the I believe that you can't do that anymore, but I'm worried that you're talking about something else. So I'm going to be like, no, you still can or can't. You get to believe whatever you want to believe, and that's the beautiful thing about 2020. We used to have constant facts that tied us all together. Now we live in a world where it's like, believe your own facts. Work out what ties you to the world, and then oh god, I think all of this is going to have to go. Yeah, I think I'll flatten this entire area to get this whole thing done. So, Shamalama Ding Dong, I love you, fellow human. Oh, wait, Caleb Young, this is my first live. I watched the posted ones. Hey, you watch it. It's crazy how many people are like that. Like, even though it's on listed live stream playlists.
Hi, love your videos
Whoa.
and commentary. You're the reason I got back into Minecraft. Glad to have this opportunity to donate.
Thank you so much.
Face.
Thank you so much, Trinid. I love the idea that anyone gets back into Minecraft because it's such a great game. It's such a delightful experience, and the fact that anyone owes that to like I think being able to share joy is one of the real values of the internet. It's one of the things I love about YouTube that I try to do with YouTube. Like the easy way to get views is the drama train. But I've always loved sharing passion, and I a part of me never believes, like, I guess I don't believe anything I want to believe, but, like, a part of me never believes. I'm always like, you're just saying that, that's nice words. But in case, I like to believe that is true, and I like to say, you know, I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I'm glad they got you back into Minecraft. I think that's really cool, personally. So, also, Shamalama Ding Dong, I love you, fellow human. Hello, Mystical Samurai, how are you doing? And also, Caden Watt and Caleb Young are also... Both of them are on their first non-live, or first non-live, first non-live live stream. Or first live stream, if you will, if you don't insist on overly complicating things. That's really cool to hear. I like that. Hello, friends. So, does he use a controller? I do use a controller. The number of people who get wildly confused by that, and I'm like, it's just an input method. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt your feelings there, friend. So we're going to have an entrance into this thing, which I guess we're going to have, I guess we'll have it over here. Like, we'll destroy a bit of this to make an entrance. I actually don't know what the pillager entrance looks like. Every time I look at a pillager tower, I'm never facing the entrance. I'm guessing it's just like this. Question mark, maybe. Definitely. Also, the inside of this is going to have netherrack on the, nether brick on the floor. Yeah, that's what we'll do, because then we can also get some netherrack back. So we'll cover the floor in nether brick. Just like this. But, yeah, it feels so weird to have spent so much time placing netherrack down and then to destroy the netherrack and replace it with other blocks. But such is life sometimes, you know? Bedrock is just smoother than Java. It's funny, because my internet here clearly has some issues, right? You can tell by the way we're destroying and it's undestroying. I'm playing on a realm, so it's like the least smooth version of Bedrock. But yeah, there is definitely a smoothness to the game. Like, I mean, it's programmed with efficiency in mind, which isn't true for Java. But, you know, it's different types of efficiency, right? It's a whole different thing. Are you enjoying a new temporary location, says Patricia Handa? I am, actually. This is dumb, and I know like 80% of the world hates me for this, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, world. But let me just say, I really enjoy being somewhere where I can, like, hop on a bike or a scooter, you know, micro-mobility. I like dumb transport options. Because, you know, there's just, that you just see the world a different way that way. And, I guess because this is LA and, like, you know, nothing needs to make, like, economical business sense to exist here. You just have to convince an investor to give you a bunch of money. So there's a trillion ideas. But that's what makes it so interesting, I guess. So, yeah, I'm here temporarily. Next live stream, I'll be back in the UK, which is weird to think about, honestly. It's very weird to think about. But the next live stream, I'll be back in the UK, and I'm thinking of getting back into speedrunning, actually. Like, especially after the speedrun video this week, I was like, oh, I need to speedrun again, right? Also, I did this wrong, apparently. Yep, it did that wrong. You know, that's fine. You live, you learn, or something like that. Oh God. But I'm here temporarily. Not even long enough to really like have much of an opinion on the place. But yeah, it's fascinating because like I'd always heard that like LA was one of the most locked down parts of America because like everyone's like they're like really serious about this stuff. Hey, Emma Swift, it is good to see you today. I see you are fast as always. What could we call you, Emma, if you're being really fast with the you got here with your tip really quickly. You were really quick, really fast. You were hasty. No, hasty can't be it. I wonder. You were. I would say, Emma, you were swift with that Welsh comment. That's what I would say. LA's terrible. I live in LA. Yeah, I think the thing about LA is it's one of the most polarizing places in the world in terms of living here. I think, like, first of all, I can't afford to live in LA. Like, ignoring the sky high taxes in certain parts of like it's just California, right? Ignoring that is a thing. I also just fundamentally do not have like the amount like to buy a terrible tiny place to rent is like that's more than I have, let alone have access to on a regular monthly basis perhaps to pay rent to someone. Oh god, you walked into my field of view. This is on you. This is on you, not on me. But like it's wildly expensive, and like also it's got such a different vibe to the rest of America, and I guess that's why like it's weird because like people want LA to be failing because then that's proof that like a particular set of ideals is failing. But it's like can't we just look at it and like try and work out like how's it going, what's good, what's bad, People always ask. Also, I think I made a mistake here somewhere. I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. Okay, so now we're gonna like these go in by a block, I think, like over there and over here, and then like maybe up here as well. And then I feel like the rest of this goes in by a block, but I'm really not sure. So we'll just do this for now on all the sides. Yeah, this works. I mean, we're close enough to a Pillage town, even if we're horribly wrong. Yay, more Toycat speedruns. I think I got looking how to kill certain mobs, but I got... I think I found you looking for how to kill certain mobs, but I got hooked by the speedruns. See, that's crazy. Those videos, like, when I made them, the biggest part of my head was like, this is dumb. No one needs to know about this Toycat. Like, you're making a video for no one. But I think they're, like, some of the most viral videos on my channel. Like, it's kind of... like, I guess this is something... I've always done, like, air quotes, business. Like, I've always worked for myself rather than for other people. But when you, like, assuming what people want in this world is a very hard job. People always assume it's easy because everyone knows what they want. But there's so many things that people don't know they want till they see it. Like, that's one of the biggest criticisms I see of, like, market-based economies or, like, of capitalist systems, if you're lazy and just want to have something to rail against, is like, oh yeah, it makes us want things that we otherwise wouldn't. That's bad. No one wants to want things they don't want. But it's like actually it makes you. It not only solves your needs that you know about, it solves the needs you don't even know about yet, and that's wild. And that's like one of the struggles about like how do you work out what people want to watch but they're not telling you. It's like one of the things I also Matty, my first donation, hi OBX toy dog, also Toycats, yes. Hey, thank you Matty. It's good to see you. I like to call them tips, but if you want to call it a donation, it goes to the Toycats charitable fund. I will buy literally chocolate bars. Actually, I found this like. I really hate most chocolate. Like I used to love chocolate as a kid. I don't know why I've gone off it as an adult. Like your taste buds change, I think. But I found this place. It's called C's Candies. I'm gonna get on an electric scooter and I'm gonna ride to that. That's where your money's going. I hope you and just in case you think that's a good thing, in case you're like, yeah, Toycat, you do you. No, I'm gonna use it to not do me. Whatever you disagree with, that's the charitable foundation that your money's going towards. Oh, Are you a vegan? Guess what? I'm gonna use it to buy a puppy. And I'm gonna eat the puppy. Are you a big like meat eater? You only eat meat? You're a carnivore? Yeah, you better believe I'm gonna support vegan causes. Whatever the opposite of what you want is, that's where your money's going. That's the Toycat motto. I love chocolate, but I hate most candy, says Hopeful Boy. Yeah, I think what it probably is like okay, my actual theory, this maybe sounds elitist or something. I think most... Oh, I have no idea what a pillager outpost looks like on the inside. Like, I know there's stairs starting somewhere. For now, let's just build some pretend stairs out of this. And then we'll work on the rest later. So then there's a floor, like, 3 blocks off the ground, I want to say. No, it's a little bit higher. I feel like it might be 5 blocks off the ground. So this would be the next floor. Yes. Okay, yeah, that works for me. So we're gonna build a floor parallel to this now, using my nether brick blocks, and we'll work out the rest of the details later. So just, here's a nice starting place. All of these blocks, we'll build inwards from them, and the rest can happen later. Hello, Toycat. What are you doing today in this live stream? I just got hit. P.S. What's your real name? My real name is Andrew, but I like when people call me Toycat more. Not only because I think internet names like real names make sense. If there's one Andrew in your village, you can say Andrew. And no one else in your village would call their child Andrew because it'd be confusing. In the modern age where everyone moves from everywhere, there might be 15 Andrews. There might be 10 Jesuses, or Muhammad is the most common name in the world, right? Especially if you live anywhere that has particular demographics, the odds of meeting another Muhammad, don't name your child John. Which is actually a not so common name anymore. But like, don't do that to your child. Don't name your child Also, I won't get away with tax evasion, says Matthews. There's an anonymous tip line you can call if you've got any tax tips you want to give out. And wait, is that? Also, what did I do wrong here? Did I make a mistake on one of the corners? So there's one on this side. Okay, wait. Let's see what we did over here. Oh yeah, we're just missing a block there. Okay, that's easy. Place a block there and a block there, and we're good to go. Heck yes. So, am I the only Harrison here, says Harrison Gray? I guarantee you're not. Even with a name like Harrison, which is super uncommon now. Like, I think there was a point where it was common. I'm definitely sure there was a point where it was common. Also, I think we just start, like, towering up now. No, the staircase isn't visible from the outside, is it? I don't even know, honestly. I don't even know. I'm just going along for the ride. Have you heard of Miesh? Is that like a joke? Is that like a play on niche? Nisha, I think, is the philosopher? Or is this one of those things where I say Maish and it turns out I've said some horribly offensive word in Russian or something? Let's choose not to think about it. So, if there's 5 blocks between the ground floor and this floor, I'm gonna guess there's 5 blocks between the next 2 floors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I didn't count the same number of blocks both times there. It's probably nothing. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I did count that. Okay, so chat, does this look like it's tall enough to be a pillager outpost? No, it definitely needs to be taller, right? But how much taller? Because I feel like the top floor is not that low down, but then why is there such a different gap between... what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to get myself some wood, because I think some wood would be useful for the inside. I got some bones, I got some plants. I got all the things I need to grow some trees. So let's just grow some trees. When in the nether, grow trees. That's what people say all the time. Right? I'm pretty sure that's what people say. So, I guess what we'll do is we'll, make a... Oh, God. I don't like how much of my... I guess I did this to myself, but a lot of my end is on fire, and that is causing me some real heartache here. Okay, so then... Yeah, we can just... Wait, we'll get some bone meal. We get some of this. And we'll just continuously grow. And chop, and grow and chop. And there we go, we get some wood going. So, I love your videos. You are the best. Thank you, Susan Newdale Carlin. I really appreciate it. Wait, for content, IVX Toycat is a real account and friend. IVX Toy Dog is the anti-version of IVX Toycat. He only does things that make sense in his Minecraft world, and he has very strong opinions about, what's the most... I was trying to make like an opposite of Toycat thing. I actually don't know what the opposite of me would be. I guess he's like, what's the opposite of British? He's a French guy who's always talking about French language superiority. And his favorite thing, he says like, wait, so I guess I'm Welsh. The equivalent would be like, I'm not Welsh. Yeah, he's very racist against Welsh people, which is fine because they're not real people. They're not real people. Have you had this small game called Minecraft? Says Katie. No, tell me more. That sounds pretty good. That sounds like it might be a bit of a winner right there. You might be onto something there, Katie. What is this Minecraft game? Please tell me more. I'm very excited to learn what could possibly be going on. The opposite of British is South Indian Oceanian. Oh, you're going by opposite of the world. The funny thing is, if you go by opposite of the world, the closest thing to the opposite of the UK is New Zealand. But if you go by culture, New Zealand is probably like one of the 5 closest countries to the UK culturally. And you know, the actual closest country to the UK is maybe France. I can't think of a country of like not less in common. Also, do we have to destroy this ourselves? Oh, what a nightmare. So let's use the silk touch pickaxe to get some glowberries. They're not called that, but I still call them that. All these years later. Je suis Abby-X-Cat, and je n'aime pas Abby-X-Cat. J'adore Minecraft Java. Bedrock is... Oh, he likes Java over Bedrock, great. He's always making videos about why you should switch from Bedrock to Java. I'm the Reddit post guy, and I live in Idaho. AMA. Oh, you're the one guy who lives in Idaho. Wow, I can't believe you're watching my stream, Mr. One Idahoan. You're in Idaho. That's what I think. You know, why is everyone always saying Idaho? Why can't we all admit Weedaho? You know, we're whoring out our planet, and that makes us all hoes, really. If you think about it, if we ignore words and facts and focus instead only on feelings and opinions, then we are all the hoes, objectively speaking. So, Kat, did you forget Ireland exists? Oh, you know, I get a lot of hate from a particular type of Irish person, and I feel like when I make mistakes like that, I'm not helping them. Racist against Welsh people? I'm Welsh. I'm a Welsh person. No, man, we need to have an I'm Sparkers moment over that. Like, we're all Welsh people on this blessed day. Oh no, I only had 5 warp millions and I just destroyed another one. So that was not smart of me. I'm gonna go ahead and say definitely not smart. So yeah, let's try this again. And in the meantime, chat, I'd like to know. I totally forgot. I didn't pay attention because I hate your opinions. But what do you think? We need to go to all of this Pillager outpost. Honestly, should I just Google it? Okay, while I Google it, I'm gonna play something unrelated so you get distracted. What are the weird things about America? Like, people always ask me, Twiggo, what's the weirdest cultural difference? And the answer is there isn't really that much of a difference between it. Like, that's my honest take here is that, like, you know, America, the UK, there's a lot of similarities. We want to pretend there's differences, but really, like, most of it's similar. So you have to kind of point out the mundane things if you're trying to talk about similarities or whatever. And if you're trying to talk about differences, let me tell you one of the like most Mandela effect inducing differences that America has. Oh, I didn't put a thing here. Let me tell you about the most like. I'm definitely hearing noises over and over again. One sec. I'll quickly just go check that. Oh, okay. The ceiling's been making noises. I'm not sure why. But we don't have anyone above us, so like, are there like birds on there or something? Is someone trying to break in through the chimney? Anyway, the most like Mandela effect inducing feeling. Again, just to clarify, the Mandela effect isn't real. It's people who slightly mistake the world and then assume because someone else has made the same mistake, they're from an alternate universe. No, it's not the fact that human memory's faulty. It's that you're from an alternate universe. That's the more likely thing there, friends. If you build it, the pillagers will come. But so let me play to you the most Mandela effect. Like, if you live in the UK, you're gonna understand what I mean. If you live in America, this is just what it is to you. So this is the real ad for the cereal that has sugar on by Kellogg's, and I'm gonna look up the Pillager outpost while I play this. Oh god, it's so quiet. Okay, so I might get copyright struck by Kellogg's. That's 1999. Okay, one.
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes are the frosted sweet part of this complete breakfast.
Okay, so one sec. Demonetize. You know what, Kellogg's is coming right for my ad revenue. I'm sorry, Kellogg's. Non-sponsored. You know, no, I'm sponsored by Kellogg's. You know, why can't I be? I want Kellogg's, give me that money. So, could you even hear that, by the way? I just realized you might not be able to. The green screen is weird. Can I show you what a green screen is? Okay, so chat, remind me soon what that is. Okay, so, was that really quiet? Did anyone even hear that? What I was trying to say, by the way, I was trying to say, is that America calls Frosties Frosted Flakes, but they use the exact same jingles, and obviously, like, Kellogg's is American, so it's actually that they're called Frosted Flakes, and then, you know, the rest of the world calls them Frosties. For some reason, like, I can't pin down precisely. Okay, we're gonna... by the way, I counted it, and it's 8 blocks from this ceiling to the next one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this is where the next layer would be. But then this goes up another few blocks to the ceiling, and you know we'll deal with that as we get there. But oh, we could hear it. Okay, so like I don't know why that is, but I'm like, you know what? Has it always been Frosted Flakes? Because they do sometimes call them Frosted Flakes. You know, Frosties is a type of Frosted Flake cereal, correct? Right? Like, what's the... Why is your hair part of the green screen? Is my hair really green screened out? Are you just eating cheese? Okay, you know, you can chill there and eat cheese, that's fine. Someone was broken into my house and they're now eating cheese. Yeah, let me show you my green screen. By the way, okay, wait, one sec. So first of all, I'm gonna make sure this is correct. Wait, way more importantly, thank you for becoming a channel member. While I've been in America, obviously, like, streams have been slightly less, but everyone who's become a member and, like, supported streams has been great. We're even going to start streamers soon. It's going to be a whole great thing. And I just want to say, everyone who's become a member, like, made the streams possible. Thanks so much. I guess also, you know, let's not focus on too much. But if you don't know becoming a member, it's a monthly contribution that allows you to get a green name, exclusive emojis. Do you see how Patricia Hander has a cool glowing cat next to her name? Do you see Hammer Swift has a cool golden cat next to her name? That's because they've been members for, I think, 1 and 6 months, respectively. I think it goes gold, diamond, emerald. So, I think there's something before gold, though, right? You know, actually, I don't even know. Chat, you know, I don't know my own tiers. But you get some benefit, probably, I would like to argue. So yeah, we're going to have these go all the way up. Also, we're going to have this go all the way around. It's going to be great. What is your favorite color and why? Also, how long will this live stream be for, says Philosophian. That's one of the questions I get every live stream is like, when will it end? How long are we going for? And I always have like a vague idea in my head, but I like the idea of like, let's just go for as long as the feel hits us. If we have a big moment where we're like, you know what, the flow's not going, let's not. Sunglasses before gold. Also, it's a cat, and then you get sunglasses, then you go gold, and oh, just before so you're about to get done cat. See, that's cool, right? I like the sense of. I think I've said this before. One of the things I really think is cool is loyalty. I wish the world valued loyalty more, but we don't. We value loyalty less and less in so many ways. Let me give you an example. Whenever some controversy happens with some celebrity, people will be like, "Hey, you're gonna disown your friend because of that controversy? Ignore what happened with your friend. But I don't like a thing that he did, so you should stop being friends with him." And the world, if you came out and said, "Oh yeah, I hate this guy now because of the controversy that just came out," the world's like, "Yeah, you show them." You know, the real way to make change in the world is by not interacting with people that that do things that you disagree with. And it's like, well, I mean, should we be rewarding that? Should we be clapping and being like, yeah? Or should we be like, oh, that's also Jane Ogden, it's good to see you. That is a name I haven't seen in a while. But it's good to see you again, Jaden. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. Loyal members, gang. See, right? I think there is a lack, and it's one of those things I try to work out. Like, how do you make that better? I think, most loyalty programs or whatever are kind of cynical in their attempts to just be like, yeah, we're totally rewarding loyalty. Except by that we mean we're trying to encourage. It's hard to encourage loyalty in a way that seems genuine, especially because people don't trust businesses and blah blah blah. But as a person, as a YouTuber on the internet, if you've been here for a while, I value that. I like seeing people who have been here for a while. And I love that, like, one of the systems that can keep track of that, if you're not, like, a big chatter, if you're not chatting all the time and not noticing all your chats, it's like, oh, yeah, that says that you've been here at least that amount of time. And it's cool. You know, like, Jessica Forsyth has been here for a year soon. A year starting in next... in a few days, so... last November, something about heart. I was going to sing the song, I don't know. You gave me a heart, and the very next day... Yeah, that's the one. Also, you're offering me a cheese sandwich. The homeless person in my house has given me a cheese sandwich. The bread's kind of stale. We have to, like, heat that up. Make it into a toasty. Okay, so, would you, let me show everyone. Oh god, my hair is green screened, you're right. That's so weird. So let's look at what we've done so far, so that people can, acknowledge how great I am at building. It is slowly becoming a Pillage tower, right? It is slowly getting there. Ooh, maybe it's not, actually. So while we, all hail cheese. We all hail cheese indeed. Also, Wendy, the thing I'm gonna miss most about America is you. That's right, my favorite fast food chain. But no, the seriousness, you know, although we do all love Wendy's. The thing I'm probably gonna miss the most is definitely the food. Food here is like a whole other experience. I know, there's always something fun about being American. Like, America is the country that goes overboard in everything. So for real, like, it's all about, like... Again, the only way to describe America is it goes overboard in everything. And that seems like a negative thing. But I see it as a positive. You do things extreme all the time, yeah. Can't wait for Streamless, says Jaden Ogden. Streamless starts December 1st. Everyone get ready. Streams is almost every day. Every day except the days where it's not the days we're streaming. But besides those days, it's happening. Okay, chat, let me show you my setup. So I'm gonna... Or, like, let me show you why my green screen is so weird. So I use chroma key to, like, invisible out my background. So if I turn that off for you real quick, as I am going to do right now, filters 1. If we turn off chroma key, this is what it actually looks like. So as you can see, there's a curtain behind me. And if we straighten out that curtain, you can see I've got a little bedroom behind me. It's actually a really big bedroom. You know, it's very confusing that there's like a curtain dividing it. Because you figure a bedroom is the place that needs to have specific walls. And just in case you want to see the rest of my place, I could show you behind me actually. There's a little wall over there. Over here. There's a chair. Oh, is that my microphone? You can see my microphone. And it's definitely the right microphone. You see how much better I sound if I talk right into the microphone? Hello, it's IBX Toy Cat, and this is the... What's the word people use for it? The ASMR hour. Toy Cat talks in his microphone, and he chills and does very little. House tour. I'm gonna do a house tour on the third channel, but I want to just like mention, this is probably the... How do I put this gently? This is probably the most... This room I'm in right now... Wait, I actually can't show you correctly. Oh god. This room I'm in right now is my entire house. Like, I'm living in a room right now. It's a very nice room in a very nice part of LA, but I'm living in a room. It's a very big room too. But yeah, my audio gets a little better. If I just move closer to my microphone, does it not? Maybe we could you can hear my buttons click. Ooh, you like that? Oh yeah, that's good. Let's place some blocks down now. Gonna go one over here. Ooh, yeah, that's good, isn't it? You like that block being there? Another one over here. Oh yeah, these are good never-ending slabs, aren't they? You like the slabs? Click. Is it a studio apartment? The thing is this is clearly like a family-sized home that just has one room instead of... Like, this house has 3 bathrooms despite being one room. Like, there's one room, there's a garage, and then there's 3 bathrooms. I guess there's technically 2 rooms because the bedroom is separated. So it's kind of like a studio. Also, I ordered 5 guys yesterday and bought a few. Grilled veggies with a cheese sandwich and Cajun fries, yum. Man, the thing about the Cajun fries is they're so much more fun than the regular fries. But I eat like 12 of them and I'm like, should have just gone the regular. Should have just done that. Like every single time, without fail, I've come to that conclusion that, like, you know, it would have been probably better for myself if I just hadn't. And you know, that's not the feeling you want when you spend money on food. Remember the ASMR stream you tried to do of Silent Whisperer? Man, I have no recollection. Literally no recollection. So yeah, I'm going to turn back on my chroma key. I'm going to try and fix it so it's less demonic. And I reckon my genius idea is just to pick a different part of the screen. So if I pick, like, this instead. Okay, I might... Also, thank you, Dylan Furlong. Also, do you hear that little ding? Very stereotypical. Oh god, I made it worse. My forehead is now included. You know, I am one with Minecraft now. This is what I've always wanted. It's what I'm going to achieve. Now, there's got to be a way to... Wait, if I just pick a different screen color. Nope. Oh, my forehead is less transparency now. No, let's just conclude that it's done forever. That we can never go back to normal, and that's fine. Oh god! No, don't want to see that. Oof. Eon 1 Iwan wins Deitch 3-1. Every now and then I get a message like that, and I'm so confused. Also, can you say who's Diggyman to an MC source in an angry voice, please? Who's Diggyman to an MC source in an angry voice, please? P.S. You're a legend. Thank you, Dylan Furlong. Also, were you able to go to Lake Tahoe? It's so great. I wanted to go skiing there, but I think the ski season starts like days after I leave America. Also, you know, probably this year because of the situation. Because of that whole thing, I doubt there'll be skiing like opening up. It'd be not. I mean, like, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't want to pretend I understand. I don't want to pretend I understand America in the slightest. You know, I'd be lying if I said I did. Should I use the Neverwalk blocks here? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll use them because these little towers have like. Actually, I think I need to use wood because it has to go into slabs. So let's make some warp planks. And let's see if we can make this look good. So according to my picture I have up here to verify how tall a thing is, it's like a 3-block gap on each of the sides. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And then we kind of like bridge across the gap, it looks like. But then with half slab, so there's like a half slab over here somewhere. Oh no, the half slab's like there. So then we bridge across like this for now. Okay, yep. And we just throw some half slab magic in there, which I can't because I don't have a crafting table. But do you know how you make a crafting table? You better believe I've been waiting for the... You know, people say I have too many crafting tables, but wow, what's that? Don't have one with me. What can I do? I can make a crafting table. Where can I put the crafting table, I hear you ask? Right, oh, I made 2 somehow. Yeah, some things are really laggy today. My internet isn't perfect, if I'm being entirely honest with you. But yeah, let's now make some slabs. Question mark. Let's do this. The United States of yes. You know, the weirdest thing about America, like there's lots of things in American TV that seem fake, and some of them you learn are real later. Like the whole pledging allegiance to a flag, it's like, you know, what if we pledged allegiance to like people? Or also, I think that might be too high. I think we have to go 1 block lower. Do you think that's more accurate? Like hypothetically, like obviously remove this now. Do you think that might be a better fit? And then like, wait, let's grab the warp planks now. Is that? Yeah, I think that's much better, much more accurate. There was a ding, by the way. The toaster. Yeah, how are things, by the way? Who misses the old villages? Don't we all miss the old villages? Isn't that our biggest shame? But yeah, I much prefer these. I think these are great. Also, I think they add a lot more color that I kind of need. Honestly, like purple and red are great if we can light it up. Yeah, let's actually add some light in here too. Let's get this lit up. See, that's much better. You didn't make 2 crafting tables, you already had one. Oh, right. The one time I could have argued I needed a crafting table, I already had one. Also, thank you so much, Mo Russia, for the 29 rubs. You know, I'm fascinated by the fact that the super chat amounts in Russia are set to rubs. Like, you know, I'm fascinated by the numbers they're clearly set up. Because they must have been set up a long time ago. Like, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting. Actually, no. So I've heard inflation is like a big thing in Russia. Like, not like as fast as like a Venezuela or whatever. But Mother Russia, like, in your lifetime, assuming you are alive right now, how much of like prices increased? Like, does it feel like if, you know, did like, let's say hypothetically 100 rubs when you were a child? Is that worth like, would that be like worth a lot then, but not now? Like, give me a feel for inflation in Russia. I wanna know all about Russia from someone who is aptly named the mother of it. Hello Gerald K, by the way, and also did he call rubles rubs? Yeah, that's what it's abbreviated down to, rubs. Like, you can call the pound the GBP, the gubup. So I can call Russian rubles a rub. Who's gonna stop me? Assuming you're alive. You're not. You should never assume someone's aliveness. You know. You don't know their story. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know how alive or not they are. Why don't you have ranch dressing soda with your cheese sandwich? Because we know that ranch and cheese bread and butter go together. Man, that ranch soda. Like, I know that it's like a gag, but I can't work out like if you work at that company, what is your life like? You know, your entire job is making products people explicitly do not want. Like, I don't know. I really like ranch. I was trying to like that drink, and it makes me, like, sick. So it's like... Also, we call the USD the USD. Yeah, the USD. Or the AUD, the AUD. The Canadian dollar, the CAD. You know, everyone calls money by that way. So, okay, how do you like using USDs in America? Says, or USDs in America, says Comrade Clyde. Honestly, I hate dollars as a physical currency. The one thing I love about America that is like underappreciated is dollar coins. Dollar coins are great. You know, they bring America into the modern. Gonna not swear about American currency. Gonna hold in my rage, but you know, America is one modern design, and it's their dollar coins, which are so, when people find them, they just hoard them because they think they're rare, so they don't work as currency. You know, like, I'm very, very disappointed by that, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Yeah, I don't know, what I'm trying to say here. Oh, great, now I hate some money too. Oh boy, isn't he positive towards us. Oh, America's a great place, it's just your physical money sucks. I love the dollar as a currency because it's stable. You are so blessed if you live in America because people measure their currencies relation to yours. You have a type of currency that, unless America fundamentally fails as a country, which is in a way that is incredibly unlikely, like you have a currency that is worthwhile. My currency in wait. Hey Google, what was £1 worth in 2010? Like 10 years ago. £1 in 2010 is worth £1.22 today. Wait, how does that work? Is that trying to work out? That's inflation, damn it. You know what I'm trying to say is my currency has been like, and I live in like the 5th most state, you know, like the 5th most held currency in the world. If you live at, you know, and imagine even worse, you live in a middle economy like a Thailand, or you live in a you live in a Vietnam or something, and like, oh yeah, currency's worth half overnight. It's over. Like I guess really what I'm saying is like America's power means their currency loses value, but as a physical means to use things, right? In terms of what happens, what is it like to physically hold dollars and use them? I hate dollar bills so much. They're so terrible. Wait, let me show you my dollar bills. Okay, I'm back. Here's $100 bill. It's nice, isn't it? Look how rich I am. Even this one, it's missing a little bit. Can you... Oh, it's slightly transparent. You see how it's missing, like, a little corner? Like, it's so easily terrible. And also I need, like... Look at this stack of money I have right here. How much money do you think I own? It's $29 or something like that. Like, you have to hand over a wad of cash to... And it's just... I think American cash sucks. I think they've got this thing with, like, backwards compatibility, which is the reason for why. But it doesn't, like... it doesn't change that it sucks. It doesn't change that it's, like, objectively awful currency. That's a $99.99 bill. Hey, I like it. I like it. Fun joke. Gotta clap you for that, Shanta. Also, I'm sorry if I missed it, Mother Russia. Tell me about your money still. I want to hear about rubs. Actually, let's grow some more of these things here. Oh, did I lose another one of those warp million blocks? Man, I'm doing a very bad job at keeping these intact. You might not like physical dollars, but hopefully you like virtual dollars. My cat got a backpack today and loves it because he thinks it is a treat machine. You gave your cat a backpack? Okay, I need to see this. You know what, Jessica Forsyth? Give me a tweet after the stream. I will not accept no for an answer. I am seeing your cat with a backpack. No, I like money. I like that in America in the last 5 years, you guys have finally started taking like cards with chips and contactless is white. It's actually not. Can I tell you something weird? Every single American I speak to doesn't have a contactless card, but contactless is accepted here widely. So I can tap my card. It's easy to pay for things 99% of the time. But every now and then you go somewhere that's like cash only. Obviously, thank God the pandemic has, you know, put a stop to that. You know, this is why more people should eat bat stew in questionable regions of the world where there are pangolin infections that spread via. You know what I'm saying right here is that, you know, if there's one upside to a deadly pandemic, if there's one upside to a pandemic of this type, it's that we finally stop using garbage currency. That's what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say. So yeah, someone's either having a stroke right now, or I can't spell, or I can't read. You know, it's on me. It's on me. Contactless cards are dumb here because you still have to type in your PIN. Oh, that's the worst bit. Oh, that has happened to me multiple times. Like you know, it bugs me. It bugs me. I don't know why that's true, but you're right. I have multiple times been to a place that has asked me to type in my PIN, and it's like, it's a contact. But I think what it is so the way it works, I can only comment fully on Europe because that's where I live. Fun fact: has that come up at all yet? I don't think it has. Let's mention it now. But so let's play some of these in the little corners over there. Yeah, that's cute. That's fun. And let's place like some up here as well. I just realized we're probably going to get done with the pillaging part today. I think the village. You know, we'll build like a village house so we can say we built both village and pillage. That's what we'll do. I think I want to have these on the ceiling up here actually, but I don't know how I'm going to do a ceiling in the slightest. I haven't thought this one through anywhere near enough, honestly. Okay, so there's fences and I'm going to have to look at a picture again to have any clue of what's going on. Okay, so there's like some stairs that point outwards over here, I think. Oh, it's like a block below that. Oh god. So yeah, okay, we're gonna need a lot more wood. Do I have a lot more wood? I have a lot more wood, it's fine. So let's take that lot more wood and let's finish all of these up nice and simply. And then when we get like one block before the top, which should be like here, I think, then we'll expand out using some nether brick stairs. It'll be great. So Cat, there's a bot complaining about being broken. Help. I'm all good. My parasocial needs have not been met. Toycat hasn't read one of my messages, says Manifested Madness. You know what? I have some good news for you, friend. I will fulfill your parasocial needs and confirm that you exist. I value your existence. No, it's crazy. Here's a $5 bribe to stop telling my Google search for random things you talk about on your streams. See, this is why Google Home is a bad idea. Like, having your home operating system be on the same... Like, having that work the same way as a phone, it's going to lead to stuff like this. Whereas, you know, like, with my Alexa, I know what I'm doing when I'm like, Alexa, turn off lights. Alexa, set the temperature downstairs to 60 degrees. So I messed up someone's Alexa right there. Like, I knew I was doing that. I was being fun. I mean, some would argue I wasn't being fun, but... you know, those people aren't fun people. Also, why is it that this is... Oh, it's because I haven't placed the blocks on top of this. Which is probably a good thing. It's going to save me a lot of hassle, actually. So let's go down now and let's make ourselves some nether brick stairs. Also, let's just jump on top of these so we can break this. I know I need a hoe to correctly break it, so I'm just going to break a bunch of this and call it a day. I'm so sorry my internet died right as I was about to answer, says Mother Russia. No, there is no sorrow. I hate you as a human being now. It's all over. It's done. Lol, am I right, says Dark Frog. You know what? Wow, I totally agree. I feel you. Alexa, set the downstairs temperature to 150 degrees. So does American cash get devalued when it gets wet? Wait, let me right now see how well a dollar bill can deal with getting wet. Okay, chat. I need someone to fund this for me. I know, I'm a very... You can tell from my stream that I obviously have not made $1 recently. If someone gives me $1, I will let you know. And I'll dunk this in some water. Because in reality, if you give me $1, YouTube takes 30 cents. Well, actually, you can't give $1 via YouTube. You have to do it via Streamlabs. And then YouTube doesn't take 30%. But then the UK government takes 40-something%. But you're not ignoring that. If you give me $1, I'll dunk my dollar in water. Yeah. Do you want to see that? It's illegal to destroy money to a cat. We will break the law. And all I need to break the law is a single USD. I'll even take a Great British Pound. I won't take a CAD. Or an AUD. Or what's the most... I guess I get a lot of euros. But it's a thing. I just gave you $2. No, you know, oxymoron. See, this is what I like to see. Look at me making a profit on breaking the law. Thank you very much, Oxymoron, for the $1.99. Okay. So, I know that it's meant to be washing machine resistant because it's not actually made from paper, even though it's called paper money, right? It's made from like polyester or something. But allow me to show my extreme wealth. Let me just flex on you all right. Oh wait, let me flex on you all right now. Here is a mug of water. Oh, you can't see the mug. Why is the mug? Huh? The mug is an invisible mug. Okay, trust me when I say there's a real mug of water. I'll spit some... You know, you can just trust there's water in there when my money gets wet. So I'm going to have to turn off my my filter for this to even... Okay, let's turn off the chroma key. So the dollar bill goes in. Dollar bill comes out. Wet. If we... Let's screw it up. Get the whole thing in there. So the dollar bill is wet right now. Oh, it's like a really uncomfortable texture too. Ooh. And it's like transparent and a bit broken, but it's fine, right? Like you could probably dry this and... Is it tear easier? It doesn't tear easier actually. Like you can see how it's like withstanding the... You can see how it was withstanding the impact. I think I just committed a crime. Thank you very much for funding my crime and exploits, Gerald K. Thank you very much. Look at me! I just made a $1.99 profit on destroying American money. We could do a whole stream of that. Like, give me $2 and I'll destroy a dollar bill. That's my new business idea. FBI, get him. FBI, open up. You can tape it back together and establishments have to take it. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there's a... wait, I'll show you right now, actually. So, oh, God. There's a serial number on a bill. Well, there should be. Every normal currency. Yeah, there's two serial numbers. As long as you have both serial numbers and they match, you can do it. If you take two different dollar bills together, I don't think it's valid. And if you tear across the serial line... Like, you have to have both serial numbers be valid and readable. Which is dumb, because it's not like there's any way to verify it. Also, thank you very much, Dark Frog. If you're having a stroke, let me know with a simple word, perhaps. Took destroys the American economy. He's leaving the country so he can't be caught. This was his plan the whole time. Oh no, I have committed a crime in America. I must leave I must leave post haste. I'm very sorry to announce that. Oh, I was trying to make nether brick stairs. We're gonna grab some nether brick blocks, convert them into stairs. Probably should be using a stone cutter rather than a crafting table, but you know, you snooze and you lose is what people always tell me. Although, I think that taking a nap is actually a win, but maybe that's my thing. Britain be like, I promise to pay the bearer on demand, the sum of £10. Do you know why our currency says that? Style the not so defeated anymore? Because a lot of people, like, it sounds like dumb, like, wait, aren't you paying someone by giving them this money? But physical money used to just be like a, also I think there's only 3 of these here. Physical money basically only used to exist as a guarantee for like the money in the bank vault. Like you could get an equivalent amount of gold out of a vault. So the only reason the physical money had its value was because of the idea that like, oh yeah, you can at any point in time, this turns into gold. Like it's a real currency backed by that. And then obviously like, you know, £10 worth of gold. At one point, I think a pound in the UK was a pound of silver, but like silver and gold had an exchange rate. So you get a certain amount of gold from the bank. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. Wait, does American money say that? Let's see what it says. American money says Washington D.C. Siri, I mean, I'm reading a torn note here, admittedly. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about tenders, private and public. Oh, it does say that. There, I found it. Can you read it? This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. See, that's fascinating. Like, it's interesting because America and the UK like have a lot in common in certain ways, but there's so many systems that develop slightly different. Like one of my favorite ones is it's coming up kind of recently, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about American elections. Talking politics is so fun because everyone has such an informed, fun opinion. It's totally not just going to be people yelling their favorite presidential candidate and or figure, right? But okay, so I want to get some wood. Actually, I'm going to use netherwall blocks because it's like wood, but it's cheap and I have it right now. And then this will go all the way along this, I think. Yeah. Oh wait, all along in front of this. Oh god, this actually goes quite a block out. Wait, does it? I don't think it does. You know, it's fine if it doesn't. Let's see what it looks like first, and then if we hate it, we can always undo it. Yeah, no, that looks fine to me. But so like America's election system works. You elect. There is an election on November 3rd. It takes days to get the results in, which is wacky. It happens overnight in the UK, but it takes, besides one constituency, which takes a day. There's like some islands that it takes sometimes an extra day to get the results from. So candidate, I always call them Canadians, says 747 Cuba. You know, clap, clap, clap. Good joke. I like it. But one of the weirdest things about America is like, oh yeah, you have your election in November, and then you know the result sometime in the next week, hopefully. You know, even now, because of the system having ambiguity, it could theoretically take a month, and therefore one of the candidates perhaps gets to abuse that ambiguity by being like, technically haven't lost yet. Technically, you know, like, again, let's ignore that though. Like, and you probably have strong feelings about it, and it's fine. You not have strong feelings. I have strong feelings that I think lemons are just sad oranges, but you know, that's fine. Everyone's allowed to have feelings about all sorts of things. So, and then like even weirder than that is that like then a month later, a bunch of electors meet to actually make the result official, and then 2 months later, the new president's in office. Do you know how it works in the UK? We count our votes. Bear in mind, this is a system that goes back hundreds of years. We're not talking about like a new system. Like, of course, America's democracy is 200 years old. But in the UK, we vote for people, and then the next day we know who's won, and then sometime that next day they're like, "Hello, I have won, and I am the largest party. I will seek an audience with the Queen." I know that that's a bit archaic, but fine, whatever. I'll seek an audience with the Queen is what they have to say, and then when they seek their audience with Her Majesty, that's where they announce like, "Oh yeah, I'm Prime Minister now," and then they're in charge and they start doing stuff. Like, there's this thing in America called like the lame duck concept. Have some money because I feel guilty. You know, you have money because I feel guilty. Oh wait, Moo said I enjoyed the moving mushrooms to the end video very much. I did it all for you. I did it all for you. So we need some netherrack now, but I don't have any netherrack. I'm sure I have a box of netherrack just chilling around somewhere. But I'm sorry you feel guilty, Mother Russia, but thank you very much. I hope you're doing well, doing better. Imagine if she said no. That's the craziest thing. The Queen has the power, theoretically, to say no, to dismiss pop. Like, she never is going to, but I love that it's one of those unknown variables. Like, I don't know, like, it's kind of an interesting thing because the equivalent system in America would be what, like the electors or something, but no one really knows who their elector is. I'm so scared every time that happens. Just so you know, oh wait, Ray Klops, thank you so much for the 20 pounds. Wow. Thank you for using Streamlabs. I don't know you, Ray Klops, but you know me, and that's good enough. Unless you don't know me and you're just bored, in which case, you know what, that's also good enough because I love you, Ray Klops. This is my proposal. Gerald K, just so you know, the larger piece is considered valid money. You just need more than 50% of the bill. See, but doesn't that conflict with Jessica Forsyth's thing that you could tape it together? What if you have... Wait, so... Hypothetically, right? This one here is legal tender, this one isn't. If I spend this dollar in a store, right? Legally, if I could spend this in a store, and then I ask for something else and I get this dollar back, and then I sell it, say... Oh no, I see the issue there. No, never mind. I'm an idiot. I am just an idiot. I'm gonna throw this in the trash, by the way. Let's call that one a day. So Cat proposes to his viewers, says Real Flow 100. You know, is it not normal to propose to viewers? Is that what you're saying, Real Flow? Also, yeah, it was good to see you, Russia. I hope you have a great evening. I'm having a great evening, and I hope that yours is only greater. There is no non-great evening I will accept from you. We're all the same to him. That's how it really works. Okay, bring it to, and then there's nothing after that. You know, where do I bring it, Just Slimmer? Where do I bring it? I'd love to know. I just don't understand. Also, didn't I put? Okay, well, let's just put this there. Let's place all my little things, and then we want to have like on some of these corners. Oh god, I didn't place a block there. Then we're gonna have like some sort of wall. Can we make walls from nether bricks? I think you can only make fences, right? Please tell me we can make a wall. Hey, we can make a nether brick wall. Heck yeah. I don't think we should be able to, but there's nothing stopping me, and that's good enough as far as I'm concerned. So, Cat, how do I find a goth girlfriend? See, now this is the sort of question I should not be touching with a 10-foot barge pole, but guess what? Just like your wait, I can make this into an offensive joke about your hypothetical girlfriend. But just, you know, like wait, I can do it. Your girlfriend, 10-foot barge pole. But if you no, I guess how do I maybe your girlfriend is the 10-foot barge pole because she's long and nah, because that'd be a skinny. So you 10-foot. If you want to get close to, if you want her, you know, I can't do it. I want to insult your hypothetical future girlfriend, Gabriel Massam, but I can't do it. I have to concede defeat here. How do I find a goth girlfriend? Find a goth who is not your girlfriend, and ask if she would like to be. That's the 1000 IQ move right there. They never expect you to just ask them. They always expect you to... Oh, there's a block there that shouldn't be. People never expect that one, but it's a good thing. I thought your members were your wife, so needing to propose, it's an automatic process. What if me proposing is really just me being like, hey, please can you give me some... Please give me your monthly contribution, please. I could do of them super chat dollars. So then there's like fences up here, and then there's a wall that goes on the cobblestone. But it's not meant to be next to the... whatever, it just is, I guess. So we have a wall there and there, I guess. And then there and... You know what? Yeah, I'm just going with my mistake. No one will notice it. It'll be fine. And then... Oh god, yeah, this is definitely meant to be a block further out. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You abandoned the walls downstairs. Did I really? I would say this is I'd say we've done a good job with the walls. Oh, no, I missed a wall. Oh, my bad. That's why I had 5 walls instead. Oh, whatever. You know. Also, there's this. Oh, Lord. Oh, because there's Nebrack I could be placing on the side over there. Boom. Okay. So we're starting to get the Pillager Outpost feel for this thing, right? There's something a bit off, actually. What is... Oh, there's some missing blocks there. That's how Toy Cat's going to propose to his girlfriend. I'll ask her for money. I mean, if someone's willing to give you money, they probably like you. Like, you can say you like whoever you like. You know, this is that thing about loyalty, right? You can pretend.
Bring it to a bank and get a new bill. Women shrugging medium light skin tone.
See, the thing is it worth going to a bank for $1? Like, if you think about the minimum wage here in LA is probably very high. I think it's $12. So that means the minimum any job can pay is $1 every 5 minutes. If I did that maths right. Would it take me 5 minutes to go to the bank to collect $1, etc., etc.? Or hypothetically, right? Could I make more than $1 by promising to eat? If I say right now, hey, I'll eat this $1. No, I'm not going to do that. But like hypothetically, the smarter play is to ask someone for multiple dollars in exchange for me throwing away my $1. But yeah, no, I know I can go to the bank and get a new bill. It's just like that sounds terrible to me. You feel me? I don't think you do feel me. I honestly, I hate social interactions I'm not familiar with so much. Like in the UK, I'm pretty comfortable with banks because I get them, you know? Like, over here, banks are very confusing to me. And I don't want to be dealing with that. Also, please give us a fun geography fact. A fun geography fact is that Hawaii is not in North America. I posted on Twitter yesterday. I know, but you know, sure. Let's bring up a thing I mentioned on Twitter already. Oh wait, we need to get Neverbrick blocks out. I posted on Twitter a map of the 50 states of America and said one of them isn't a part of the continent of North America. And everyone's like, no, Toy Cat, Alaska is. People are so unfamiliar with Hawaii and its like position in the world or whatever that they genuinely are getting confused. Also, how'd you make a Neverbrick fence? I guess there's sticks involved, huh? Huh, where's the fence? I don't see it. I see this fence. Maybe we should just warp fences, actually. Yeah, that's correct. Nothing else I'm doing, right? So yeah, Hawaii is not in North America. So the United States of America, fun fact, is not a... the United States of America is actually the United States of America and also Australasia, or Oceania. America doesn't even call the continent the same name, which is confusing. But like, that's what that really is. When you think you're in... Wait, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these little things right here, because they're kind of ugly. And I'm going to replace them with fences. 1, 2, not 3. 1, 2. And then we'll use the walls for this outside thing, because, oh god, they've got a better contrast, I think. Just jump up there, and we're good. So there's your fun geography fact, Sky Parker. I hope you enjoy it. I think it needs the actual Neverbrick for fences. Did I not have any Neverbrick on me? Wait, I've got Neverbrick blocks. Like, it won't... you know, it's one of those things, like, I've never wanted to craft Neverbrick fences, because I already I have so many that I destroyed in the Nether. Like, I was talking about this recently with someone, but when you play Minecraft for long enough, you start to, like, learn facts incorrectly, I feel like. Like, you learn an incorrect version of facts. You learn facts, but in the wrong way. I don't know how to describe that correctly. But, like, you know, there's a trillion things you do because it was at one point correct, and then you forget. And then the weirder one is, like, if you never have to do something, you know, like, you assume you know a certain amount about the game, and then you realize it doesn't apply. Also, do you see how long it takes for those to... Whatever, you know, let's not think about it too much. Let's just place these here. I like it. We've got like some real progress here now. So then we want to hop on this fence somehow. I think the easiest way to do that is if we just replace this with that. And I've got a way onto the fence, which gets me up to here, which gets me up to here. On top of this fence, there comes a little block there and there, according to this. And then we kind of go inwards and like, oh god, this is going to be a nightmare. No idea how I'm going to do it, but you better believe I'm going to try. So, Jack, why can't you put books in a bookcase, Toy Cat, in Minecraft, Toy Cat? Did I read Toy Cat twice? Toy Cat, Toy Cat, Toy Cat, Toy Cat. You know, I'm just gonna be self-centered and I'm gonna add Toy Cat to every message I read from now on. You know, that's okay. Everyone wants to talk to me. It's my live stream. Probably they're here because they want to hear me say some words. That's what I'm now going to assume. So we're going to place a never walk block here. Yeah, never walk blocks will be my like kind of filler block for now. So then there's a block there and there. Oh god, this is a nightmare. And then this goes 3 blocks, and then it goes up 1, and then it goes there a bit. Except, oh god, that's 1, 2, and then this, and then 1, 2, and then 1. Oh lord, this is not correct, is it? Yeah, my thing is slightly too small. So I'm gonna go inwards by 1 block here and hope that that doesn't have huge consequences that I'm forgetting about somewhere down the line. So this goes out 2 blocks, and then it goes up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's do the same over here. Oh god, this isn't correct either. What's gone wrong? Ah. Okay, wait. Then that's fine. 1, 2, and we're good. Are we actually good? I don't know if we're actually good. I feel like we're actually good though, and that's what matters. So yeah, this roof is stressful, but it's fine. You know, that's one of the fun things about working on new things in Minecraft is the kind of patterns you have to really make. They change so much because the top of a pillager outpost is like an actual curve inside of Minecraft, which is something you don't expect from the game very often. But you better believe it can deliver anyway. So then these go up like this, apparently, and then, you know, I'm gonna wing the rest. I'm gonna do these very slightly wrong. And then the rest from there we can work it out as we go. Like, you know, is anyone even really paying attention to the roof? Let's pray they're not. Let's pray they're definitely not. I've been watching I'm 16, I've been watching my videos since I was 11. You're still making great videos, I'm proud of you. I find it kind of crazy when someone, like, because, you know, because I've never had a particular demographic for my channel that I've aimed at. Like, I don't want to be one of those guys who are like, oh, I'm so family friendly. I'm for kids only. If you're an adult, you should get out of here, because I don't enjoy your type. I want people who are easily manipulatable and who I can turn into loyal fans forever. No, that's not where I go on these things. But I don't know why. I don't know why you have to be from the South apparently to have that opinion. But I guess let's go along here. The thing that's weird is like hearing like that's like a third of your life you've been watching Toy Cat videos. Potentially a little bit over, potentially a little bit under. They're very close to a third of your life, right? And that's crazy to hear because the majority of people's interaction with this YouTube channel is like, oh yeah, I watched some videos, and then at some point I stop. Like that's the overwhelming majority. So if you're someone who
maybe, if not, well, okay then.
Okay, I'm gonna eat the dollar. I'm gonna do it. It just smells so bad. You know what? I'll take a little nibble of the dollar for you. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. There you go. Little dollar nibble for you. Ooh. Anyway, so let's I don't know if eating a dollar was a smart idea, but you better believe I'll do it for internet money. You know, I am nothing if not a performing entertainer. Oh god. And by nothing if not performing entertainer, I mean I'm nothing. Because I'm not very good at performing. Or entertaining. But what I am good at, I have spirit. Gross. You know, you might say that's gross, but who's the one who has money to buy, oh god. Who's the one who has money to buy all sorts of great things, like an Xbox Series X? Oh yeah, if you're here right now, let me remind you, now he has America inside him. Oh, even, you can take America out of the British person. No wait, you can take the British person out of America, but you can't take America out of the British person unless you're his digestive system, in which case, apparently you very much can. So if we remove that block, just so I'm less confused. I guess there should be a block over here that's missing. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, there we go. And then we just kind of follow this around, maybe, at the top. Yep, that's how we'll do it. We'll just... Oh lord, this is This is confusing, but we are getting somewhere. And then we have to go back around and we'll just like... We'll make it happen. I like your shirt, Toy Cat. Thank you. Wait, if you're from Perth, Australia... Oh god, this is such a destroyed shirt. It barely even says Perth anymore, but I got it from Perth. USD has trace amounts of cocaine. See, a lot of people share that statistic, and I love being one of them. Apparently everything has trace amounts of cocaine. Because everything has trace amounts of everything. I could be wrong. Like, I know there's some like, hey, Michelle Owo, thank you for becoming a wife of the channel. See, chat, I did a good thing, and I was rewarded with a great subscription from my new wife, Michelle Owo. Thank you for joining the channel. So now what we do is we have like kind of a top layer, I guess. I don't know how we have a top layer. So I guess we just place like a block there. And then we'll bridge across from all the sides. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we'll have like, oh god, this isn't done yet. So we'll have that go all the way across. And we clearly need to have like some very top block, I think. So we'll place one block there. But otherwise, I think we can call this a day. I think we can say good job. Let's we'll get them next time. And then we have to torch this up because it's otherwise enemy will spawn on top of it. But I think we did a good job. I think we did a job. Maybe we should use glowstone for the... Yeah, let's use some glowberries like in the design of the roof. Like I want to use a non-visible bit of the roof. Please drink water. Water has trace amounts of uranium because they both have atoms. Is that how that works? I don't know if that is how that works. Guess what, guys? Your nose has trace amounts of cocaine. I mean, the funny thing about, like, okay, hygiene is a very valuable trait for humans to have, right? If you have trace amounts of hygiene, at least. I don't know why I keep saying trace amounts. I like it. But I think hygiene is a very valuable human characteristic. The idea that we want to be, you know, like the idea of avoiding things that are obviously bad for humans seems like a good thing to me. However, I think there's like this real extreme, like, you can, you know, like, I think how I'd put it is like hygiene is a good rule set to have, but like any rule set, you need to know that like it you know, the world does not follow rules. And that, you know, like, so for instance, you might be like, oh yeah, there's some things that are real gross and I would never do it. And you know, it's just, I think you gotta realize like there's a balance. There's a nice place you gotta find there. I don't know what I'm saying here correctly, honestly. Maybe I'm not saying anything. Maybe this is all a trick while I steal the diamonds out of the vault. I don't know for sure though. People that play Minecraft on Xbox. I'm playing on a PC, look, here's my mouse. You can't do that with a controller. You happy for me? You happy for me? Oh yeah, I forgot to... What time is it? 2:30. I need to make a desert village before we go. So before, just so we can say we were a success. Do you want to look at my little build I made right here? Let's look at it real quick. I like this, actually. Honestly, I think it'll probably look better from a distance. But I think we did a good job here. I think we can say mission passed, accomplished. I think we should probably do a little bit more work to it. But you know, it'll be months before I remember that I meant to do that. So in the meantime, oh god, there's always that lag as the Elytra comes out, and you're like, what if it doesn't? Oh lord, things are laggy today. Celebs Life Real says you are 5'8". Is that accurate? I'm somewhere between 5'8" and 5'9". And what most people do, if they're somewhere between two sizes, like, oh, I'm kind of like 5'8.5", so I'll just round up to 5'10". I try to round down because it upsets people so much. Also, here are my mushrooms. It upsets people so much when they think they're a certain size, but then they're the same size or shorter than you, but their number they give is higher. Like, oh yeah, I'm 5'11". And it's like, but we're the same height, and I'm 5'9". Oh no, you must be 5'11". It's like, Well, I'm not. They're like, no, you have to be. You have to be. You can see their lives like fall apart in their heads. It's actually kind of wild when you think about it. Wait 1 sec. Toy cat is yes. Toy cat is yes. That is affirmative. I'm gonna grab half a stack of these torches, and I'm gonna build a desert village. What is a desert? I'm gonna build the old type of desert village because they're much easier to build, and also we can just say that we're going for like a rustic style. So is this sandstone? This is sandstone. Sandstone, 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 sandstone. So we're gonna replace this building with one of those old villagey types. I think they're just big squares. I think they're 7 by 4 on the inside, which makes them 9 by 6 on the outside. And then they've got a roof that would be like... Yeah, I think we can do this. Okay, so what size is this right now? Can I convert this into one of those houses? I want to keep these guys locked inside, so just for now, we're going to leave you guys be. These are my default... These are my jungle villagers, so they have a special place. They get to keep... Over here, I guess, we got a perfect place to start building. Please stop stealing my sand, Enderman. So many of them. This is why I'm lighting things on fire. Okay, so we'll give the village beds a little space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have you memorized all the village houses? Says Potato. I haven't. I just happened to. I don't know why I built so many of a particular type of old village house, but I feel like I did. To the level where I now know how it goes. So there's like a stair up that leads you to here. So this is the doorway. And then there's like a big window here. I want to say. Yeah, there's a big window. There. There's like... How big... You know, I'm totally misremembering it. I was trying to impress you with my village memory. But I don't think I have it. Like, the Pillage Outpost is a recent structure I played around with. Before the stream, I was looking at one. What's that? Huh. I heard some very weird noises back there. Hello everyone. I am IBX Toy Cat, and I am 5'2". How tall are you guys? Oh, you guys must be tiny by comparison. Honestly, I might. That's a new idea, by the way. I was saying that as a joke just now. What if I tell people I'm like some hilariously tiny height that's just within range of believable, but makes them feel like tiny by comparison? Because for some reason, so many men put all of their stock in how tall they are. So many men put like a huge amount of stock in like you know, and it's like a lot of women like reinforce that thing. Like, oh yeah, you know, you ever see Tinder bio? You know, like you obviously you don't see them yourself because I don't see. Actually, wait. I guess I would see them myself if I was on Tinder. But like you know, like it's like only you know, don't bother messaging if you're not 6 foot. So you just say you're 6 foot, and then you rely on the fact that no one calls you out on it, right? Like there's this, you know, people might say there's like an unrealistic beauty standard, but like an unrealistic height standard is just like, oh yeah, you're just done for. You're just over. There is no oh yeah, but like you know, the right personality, the right looks. No, just certain percentages of the population are like that's a thing. He's 1 foot tall because he's a cat. How is the apartment, Toy Cat? Says Alphanetrix 1607. I really like the apartment, personally. I think it's... I like it. I don't want to say it's the greatest apartment ever, but good contender, right? Good contender. But, yeah, a lot of people have their self-worth really wrapped up in their height. Because that's like I guess it's a bad thing, maybe. Like, I don't want to tell people anything they have their self-worth wrapped up in is bad. But, like, I've heard of people who are like, oh, yeah, I have to tiptoe in every picture. Because, like, otherwise, yeah, people will look at me and think that I'm not absolutely in control and in charge or whatever. It's like, man, that's a tragic worldview you're going to have right there. Yeah, I feel like there's giant front windows on this house. I don't know why I think that, though. Maybe it's actually, like, this. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like, it's not 4 wide, it's 3 wide, so I guess it's like there. Maybe it's 2 wide and it's only there and there. I think it's 3 wide. After I lived in America for 3 months, this is as bad as everyone says. Oh, on the internet, like if you're non-American, it's like, oh, America's so bad, it's literally on fire right now. And I'm sure certain parts are, like, you know, terrible. But I haven't been involved in one school shooting. Oh wait, that was the... Oh wait, no. I was gonna make a joke and then I was like, ooh, I don't think you should joke about committing a school shooting in America. That's actually a real thing here. In the rest of the world, it's like a fun punchline. In America, it's like, oh yeah, who knows? Maybe you get shot at school today. Hopefully you don't. I mean, who knows for sure? Like, yeah, but even then, I would say like, it's just, I think America is such a big country that people don't think of as a big country. So like, you know, if you think like, oh wow, a crazy thing happened in one place in America today, all of America must be shook. And it's like, I mean, even like the biggest thing that hits the biggest area, like even like, okay, there were wildfires in California. The majority of people who lived in California, even the majority of people who lived in the cities affected, probably didn't notice or weren't bothered. Maybe they were emotionally distressed because it could have eventually affected them. But it's like, oh, actually, do I have a stone cutter out there? Please tell me I have a stone cutter. I don't have a stone cutter. It just feels so wasteful to do it another way, but here we are regardless. It's a big deal in America because it happens more than the rest of. They have to take every joke or threat seriously. I mean, that's the craziest thing to me. They're like, oh yeah, the best thing to do in America, the best solution they have so far is, what if we crack down on jokes? What if we stop people from joking about things? That will stop them from happening. I don't know. It's a prohibition on school shooting jokes. Like, we look at the prohibition and we say, oh yeah, we tried to ban something, people did it anyway. You know, people did it more dangerously. The Endermen are not so good. I agree, Enderman, no bueno. No bueno for an Enderman for me. Okay, so we're gonna build a layer out, and we'll build a layer of this. Okay, I did that wrong, but it's fine. And we build another layer over there. And then we call that a day. So yeah, this is the roof of a building. Violation of freedom if it ever happens. By the way, I think from this distance, I think the Pillager Tower looks really cool. I think we've done a good thing. Don't know what the good thing is, but it's fine. Can't stop them. Yeah, you know, the thing I always think when there's a deadly crisis is, what if people make jokes about it? Like, at some point in my life, by the way, like, oh, one of the worst things is, like, people say, like, during the start of the pandemic, people were saying you shouldn't make jokes about the pandemic. People are dying, they're losing their lives. It's like, oh yeah, me making my joke, that really contributes to that. When something bad happens to me, I want to not laugh. I want to never hear a joke ever again. When I laugh, I feel pain. That's what happens to me. I hate when, and it's like, man, I think it's so wild that now on the internet, it used to be if you had the wild opinion, if you had a super dumb opinion, people could ignore you. On the internet, you can find a way to force people to listen to your asinine opinions. You're watching one of them right now. My asinine opinions that dollar bills suck. It's not widely shared. It's not, you know, it's just me being angry because America's different. But I have a platform where people now listen, and you know, I have a platform that makes some people be like, oh, I guess that is really important, right? Oh, yeah, that's a really good point you're raising right there. It's not a good point I'm raising right there. But yeah, we have this thing where, like, oh yeah, are people ignoring you because your points are anti-intellectual? Are people ignoring you because you're saying things without any basis or claim? You better believe there's a social media for you where people are only doing that thing. I don't know. I find I'm probably going a bit on the deep end right here. But yeah, I think a lot about one of the problems of self-segregated internet communities is the fact that people, you can just keep searching till you find one that perfectly aligns with you and assume that, like, oh yeah, it's me that's perfect. Like, I still think one of the things I think is even scarier. One of the things that, like, really worries me is on the internet. Like I've said this before, when you discuss politics, your IQ drops. Like your comprehension, your actual points you're making drops 50 points because you're just complaining about something most of the time. And even if you're not, it's usually not useful. No one wants to hear it. They're just there. But people don't want to hear it unless they agree with it. If someone says what you've been thinking, you're like, yeah, they know me, they get it. Also, hello, I've been chilling watching your videos recently, good times. Also, why, of all places, did you come to America? I'd have to okay, what makes you say, of all places, America? Like, right now, if you are, like, there's two extremes in the world that I think you want right now during a pandemic year, right? You either want to be in a place where there is no risk of corona, or you want to be in a place with no let's how do we put this? There's no extra risks from the societal impacts. Okay, let's say it this way. There are two basic options that the world has gone for. One is like eliminate corona-related stuff at all costs, and the other one is to eliminate to avoid damage to the economy and public health in other ways, etc., etc., etc. Like, those are the two extremes you can go to. I feel like America, if you're on the extreme where you just, you just want to live life. You just want to be alive. As long as your life doesn't involve going to like a club or something, which I think is probably closed. You kind of have the option to do that there. If you think that you should be in control of your life and not someone else, you have a slight edge over here. And if you want to go somewhere where there's basically no corona, New Zealand or Australia. I think right now getting to Australia, you have to have a good reason, blah blah blah. But like, if you could get there. There is no realistic fear of catching anything out there. There's some serious lockdowns and you can't travel and the liberties are curtailed, but the results are really great. And then there's a lot of countries that have the worst of both worlds, where you have a serious chance of catching a thing that's probably who knows how it'll go for you, but whether it's fine or not, let's leave that to the side. You have a chance of catching something that's in the unknown category. Are there effects now? Probably not. Are there effects long term? Who knows for sure, because it's a complex thing. And so, I feel like we need more windows in this place. I don't know where they go though. Like there, I guess. I think it goes all the way back here. I think it's like multiple windows actually. I think we have like a window there. I think we separate the windows off. Ooh, that feels wrong too. Something feels off about all of this. So the worst of both worlds is if you have a genuine chance of catching this thing, and also your life is seriously affected by governmental restrictions. That's the everyone loses solution. That's the what if we had, it's like oh yeah, would you like to have really good soup or really good bread? You can have one or the other, and then someone offers you, what if I have a piece of cardboard and some sewer water? And it's like, is that really soup and bread? No, we didn't commit to either solution. So that's kind of how it is. But yeah, unless you meant oh yeah, I hate America because we're fat, or because we're something else. If you did, I'm sorry for going up on a whole rant. That's the bit. There's something wrong with this house. I don't know what it is though. I guess I need a door. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the whole problem is the door. I bet that's what this is. So, let's just make a door. Don't know how we're going to do that. Yep, definitely don't have a door chilling around here somewhere. Well, I guess we'll call it a day. Technically speaking... Yeah, actually, this looks like a house, right? I think we did it. Oh, I need some stairs. IBX click it high. Who did you vote for? I'm British. I voted for going to the store and not hearing a political ad. And I didn't get it. No, I think it's crazy how many people were asking me, oh yeah, you need to post something. If you tell people to vote, by the way, some people are like, you can't just tell people to vote. You gotta tell them to vote for my guy. If you don't tell people that, it's awful. It's like, I'm British! I am a foreigner! This is not my election, friends. It affects me, admittedly. Regardless. But that's not what your democracy is trying to do. But whatever. I'm going on a rant now. We lost our point of the stream a while ago. I hope you all enjoyed it, by the way. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy that we have a little bit of pillage and a little bit of village in my end now. I think I should do a whole stream just building the village. Let me know if you think. As someone who's lived in both, is the US more similar to the EU than it is to any one country? The US is much more similar to the UK than it is to any other EU country. Like, I would say that, like, I feel closer to home in the US than I do in a lot of parts of Europe. I'd say Scandinavia and Ireland are the only exceptions, potentially. But otherwise, like, France or Romania or Spain or Italy feel vastly different to an American city. Not to get political, but show us your elbow. There you go. Oh, actually, I've got a really weird elbow. Like, ignoring my scar, that I think you can see. I've got a weird... One of my elbows is super weird. I need to show you guys sometime. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you have a great evening. And my next live stream, assuming I don't get bored and decide to stream here anyway, I'll be in the UK. Oh, no, wait. No, I lied. I'm streaming tomorrow. Chat, don't leave me. I think I'm streaming tomorrow. If I can get my hands on an Xbox Series X, I want to play the new zombies in Black Ops Cold War. So if you would like to see... I disagree, we're closer to Australia. Oh, actually, no, yeah, I think New Zealand is... no, like, the geography makes so many differences in Australia no, yeah, I'd say Australia might be the closest country to the UK, actually. Now that you say it, it's starting to make sense. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today's video. I'm streaming tomorrow, probably, potentially. I need to get my hands on an Xbox Series X. If you know how to do that, tweet me. Yeah, have a good evening. I don't want to get political here, but is anyone else excited to play some zombies for the first time in 3 years? I'm excited. Okay, goodbye.